This is our 2001 Audi A4 Quattro 1.8 Turbo Avant wagon, and it's our next build. As you can see, it's not much to look at. I actually bought this car right before we had him, so I've had it for right at 2 years, and it's been a great car. It really hadn't given me any troubles, but I bought it to build something really great, and then we bought a house and had a lot of responsibilities come up, and so I wasn't able to really build anything yet, so I'm going to build that thing now. I've had a dream for this thing for several years, and I'm finally going to build that dream. It's going to be awesome. And the cool thing about this car is I'm going to be giving it away. So once it's done being built and everything's good and settled, it is going to be given away, and you could win it, which is going to be really awesome. I say could look like because I know I'm going to run into some issues based on my experience with the MR2, and I'm going to have to make some design calls and things like that when I hit those roadblocks. But we're going to start off really, really strong with this. Fine truck. Ooh. Look. You want to open it? Punch this. Punch it. Punch it. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Alright, so this is a kit from JP Fiberglass. JP Fiberglass makes a bunch of fiberglass parts, and I found them just through the internet, just looking for this kit on the internet. I reached out to them and they said they would sponsor this build, so they gave me a great deal on this kit. This is my first sponsorship for the brand, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, we can strength test it. Yeah, pretty strong. I've never seen an Audi with like blister fenders on it. I've always seen them with like just your standard wheel arches, and so this is gonna be really unique for this car. Like you know, I don't normally put kits that belong on cars on the cars they belong on, so we're gonna retrofit this to the Audi. I think it's gonna be really, really sick. I contacted JP Fiberglass and just said, hey, I'm looking for sponsorships. This is the kit that I'm looking for. Do you think you guys could sponsor my build? And they agreed. And so we worked out a deal on this thing, and they sponsored, and I really am super pumped that they are working with me on this. For me, JP Fiberglass just makes sense. They're cheap, their kits are nice, and they get here quick. So everything that I need in a body kit, I get from this company. So I'm gonna link JP Fiberglass in the description below, and I'm actually going to link them in every video for this build. I want you guys to go check them out. Go check out their Instagram. They're always posting new stuff that they're building, and they're cranking out some major work really fast. So go check out their Instagram, give them a follow, show them some love, and support this channel by supporting JP Fiberglass. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is mount these fenders up to the car. Now, something I don't have for this car yet is wheels. I've been shopping forever for wheels. I tried to find some wheel sponsors, just had no luck at all. So if you have a set of wheels that I could use on this car, let me know. You can post a comment about it, or the best way to reach me is really through direct message on Instagram. But I really do need a set of wheels for this car, 18 by 9 to 10. Anywhere from there I think I could work with. And I think I could do 5x112 or 5x114.3, though 5x112 would be ideal. But that's what I'm looking for. So if you've got a set that you're not using, I could really use them. But until then, I have a set of wheels that are going to go on my wife's Passat, so I'm going to use those, kind of mock up the kit. This is, to me, is kind of the most nerve-wracking part, and I'll explain why in a minute, but I'm going to go get the kit real quick.
Hey.
You did. So a lot of this is going to get rebuilt in this section, this area. it'll get rebuilt to match this car, because the front of a BMW, because it has a straight 6, is much longer than the A4, so I'm gonna have to shorten this fender some. Watched a few people do these on BMWs, and this is a lot of metal. Like, it's crazy. It's all fenders, that's good, but there's a lot of metal to remove. I watched some people do it online, like do some YouTube videos on installing this kit on a BMW, and they had to cut a lot of this out too. So I'm gonna watch a few more of those before I start cutting anything, but I think this is gonna be about where it has to be, and I'm gonna have to cut a good bit out of the back. So yeah, there's that. If there's anything on an Audi that I need to know about that's back here before I start cutting, you guys let me know. If you've got a B5 and you know a lot about them, help me out, because I don't know anything. I mean, I know what I've had to fix, and that's it. So we'll see. But yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm obviously going to have to fill this in, so that's not a really big deal. And I'm going to have to cut a hole for my filler door, which is kind of sad, but we can make it work. Okay, so I've got a judgment call to make here. So I've seen a lot of people with sedans and things like that do over fenders, and they just get rid of the rear door completely. Now, normally that means leaving the door as it is and just bolting the over fender on top of it. I don't know if that would be the case, or if I just seal the rear door up so it's just a 2-door. I mean, that kind of sounds cool to me. I could do it. The only issue with that is this is the dad wagon, right? So not being able to open the back doors makes it a lot less user-friendly. Design-wise, though, I think it would be sick to have a 2-door Audi wagon. So let me know what you think. Let me know in the description below. I really need some help with this. I'm going to hit you guys up on Instagram as well. Do I make this a coupe with just 2 doors and smooth out the rear doors and just act like they never existed? Or do I cut the fender and make it work with the door? I think smoothing them out will be easier. I'm gonna have to sleep on this because I haven't even thought about this until just now. Like, looking at it, I think it would make a lot of sense to do a 2-door. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know. It would be so cool. Hey. What did you do? Why you take that off? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, this. You took this off. You got it? Oh, thank you. Here, we just sit it right here. That's a good spot. Okay? Thank you, buddy. Here. Alright. So that's good. That looks good. And that looks good. Ow! Ow! Why would you do that? That's crazy. Crazies. Like that. Yeah. That's pretty cool, huh? More? I don't think we're ready for more yet. Hey, come here. We're gonna go drill cars. No. You don't want to drill cars? Hey. Why are you sad? You want to go drill some cars? Go. Yeah, okay. Let's go. The silver car, that's the one we're gonna go do. You can go over there? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, well let's go over there. Come on. This way. Alright, so in theory, I think this will work. It shouldn't take me too long to put these on because I've got my lines marked. You'll see the black lines. I just marked the body line on the car. So I think I can use this line to line it up and the measurements from the front and the back to get them centered over the wheels and looking exactly like the other side. That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it with tape first. If it works, I'll screw them in and we'll be done mounting these things.
Attention, attention. An emergency has been reported in this building. Please cease operations and leave the building utilizing the nearest exit or fire exit stairway. Do not use elevators. Repeat, do not use elevators.
Chooky beat.
Whoa, bubbles. I don't know. I guess they went away. Here you go. You can do it. Alright, so that's it for today. I've decided with this build, with the Audi, I'm going to cut each thing into like steps. So I'm going to do steps for how to make this wide body fit this car. But it's really kind of a universal thing. If you're wanting to fit a body kit that doesn't belong on your car onto your car, these are going to be the steps to do that. So in theory, I hope that by the end of this, you'll be able to sit down and you can watch each step and know kind of the process of making something that wasn't made for your car fit your car. Listen guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. There are plenty more to come. I'm very excited about starting a new build. Leaving? It's been like a month since I've worked on the MR2, and I'm just really happy to be working again, honestly. This build is going to be given away, and if you want to help support that, there's a couple ways you can do it. Obviously, watching the videos is a good way to start, and buying things through the Amazon links that I post. Actually, I'll get some kickback for that. Then I have a store as well where I sell built t-shirts and jet tags. I'm working on getting some stickers made as well. Based on the past week, I think Patreon's going to be probably the biggest avenue that you guys are able to donate through, and you guys have been awesome about Patreon, so thank you to every single one of you guys that has already donated on Patreon. But I've got all those links in the description below. Another thing that I need help with on this build is parts. I've got the wide body kit, obviously provided by JP Fiberglass, which is really awesome. Really thankful that those guys wanted to hop on board with this build. And I've already set up a tuner to help me tune the car. But there's a few big ticket items that I'm really working on finding a good deal on, and some of those are wheels. Obviously, wheels are really expensive, and the cheapest set that I've found so far is like $600, which I could do, but it's gonna make the build last an extra like month or two just to get the money to do that. The same with suspension. Suspension is a pretty expensive thing. I'm going to do coilovers just so I can adjust the ride height. So if you've got wheels or suspension that will fit this car, specifically coilovers and 18-inch wheels, I need them to be 18s because I've already got tires for 18-inch wheels. Let me know. You can get in touch with me through Instagram or through the comments. It's a lot easier for me if you get in touch with me through Instagram. I'll put that right here so that you can see that. It's just easier for me to filter through that stuff than the comments. The comments get pretty crazy sometimes. So wheels and suspension. I'm looking for an exhaust. I can build an exhaust, which would be fine too. But if you have an exhaust for this car, 3-inch, that'd be cool if you need to get rid of it. Again, I'm looking at like something that's been sitting in your garage and you just like, man, I can't get rid of this thing, or I just want it gone. I'll take it. So let me know if you've got any of those 3 things. I also had some of you guys ask me if you could send me stuff like parts for the build, tools, things like that. Yes, you can. I got a P.O. box. It's right here. I'm also going to put that in the description. So if there is something that you want to send me, you can send it to that address and I'll be able to get it. I'm excited for this build, guys. I think it's going to be great. It's already been a lot of fun just to work on this car and to build this body kit. And my goal with this one is to post 2 times a week. So a lot of you guys have been saying like, I love your videos. I just wish they came out more often. So I'm going for 2 times a week. Hopefully it works out. That's what I'm going to start out doing anyway. If it ends up kind of like with the MR2 where I'm spending an entire week sanding, I'm not going to put 2 videos out of me sanding. I'll just do 1 that week and try to find some other content to put as my second video. But that is my goal. I've been able to do this once a week thing for a while, and I've done pretty well at it for this past year, and I think I can bump up to 2. My goal for you guys that care, that want to know, is to go full-time with YouTube. I would love to do YouTube full-time. Right now I just kind of do YouTube in the mornings and late at night and basically any other free time that I have. So it would be great to be able to do it full-time, and so that's kind of this process of me trying to add more and more videos each week. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching this video, and there will be another one out in a couple of days. See ya.